Kevin Kelly, in his book The Inevitable, proposes another interesting scenario, where in the future, people will get paid for paying attention to ads. As Kelly brilliantly points out, we are currently giving our attention to ads for free, and it makes sense that advertisers should pay for our attention. And this is yet another super important point to keep in mind. You see, until now we discussed about the paths that Google and similar data companies will take in bypassing GDPR regulations to get direct access to our personal and physiological data. In brief, because our life is going to get complicated to the point of becoming unmanageable, we will provide access to our life to Google to simplify it. But the other path is equally critical to understand. It is linked to David Kelly's ideas of users being paid for their attention. Did you get it? If Google starts paying users for their attention in a world where jobs are lost to automation, well, that would create a new source of income for the world population. Just think about it. You purchase products online almost every day, and yet you don't get paid for paying attention to them, comparing different options, websites, and so on. In simple terms, the cost of purchasing something goes beyond the actual price, and it doesn't include your very valuable time. So now, losing your job to the machines is not that daunting anymore. You just need to play fair, purchase stuff as you would normally do, and maybe a bit more, and above all, don't repeat the old mistakes of black hat marketers. Google will quickly remove you from their inventory, and you will lose your attention income. A very rudimentary model is already in place. Did you guess it? Yep, it's called display campaigns. Basically, you allow Google to place relevant ads on your website and get incentivized based on performance. Furthermore, this also points out to another interesting trend. As it has already managed to dismiss all traditional SEO factors, RankBrain will now shift its attention to policing the newly created attention audience. Finally, another interesting trend will concern public policy. At the moment, GDPR regulation is aimed at data companies monetizing people's personal data without gaining agreement from the users. But a model of users monetizing their attention will fix another fundamental challenge that governments have no idea how to solve yet. As people are being made redundant by the machines, how will we re-engage these people into the society? How are we going to fund this huge amount of people whose skills are now redundant and are unable to find jobs? You simply cannot continue to raise taxes for the people that are somehow still engaged in active work. As one comedian brilliantly pointed out, I quote, "Capitalism will fail because we will run out of other people's money." In reality, in a world where people are being replaced en masse by the machines, the only viable yet unrealistic idea governments toy with at the moment is the universal wage. In simple terms, you stay at home and get paid a wage. Just to point out that this is a very simplistic explanation, yet it is unfortunately unpractical from too many reasons to detail here. I wanted to get to this. Governments will jump at the opportunity of working with data companies like Google to implement attention monetization models. They simply have no choice or alternative.